Build mode. Zoop. Yes. Look. This is something that Kristen actually showed me a while ago. This is so beautiful. I've got no clue why I still haven't used it. Kind of may have forgotten. But thank you so much, Kristen. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Satisfactory with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our beautiful Megafactory. In the last episode, we actually finally took care of getting ourselves some heavy modular frames because we had not made those yet whatsoever, and this will actually have to be the first manufacturing step for us to implement before we can actually get enough materials to build more manufacturers and get more advanced materials going for any future toys that we want to make. So a very crucial step out of the way there, and today we're going to connect right to that, getting that manufacturer set up, getting all the materials routed in at the end of the day for making those heavy modular frames on the regular. And, well, then we'll go from there and hopefully do some new things with those newfound manufacturers. On top of that, we still have the topic here with our refineries, actually, because they're currently not even running. The issue being that if we don't store the fuel anywhere, we will not be able to make more rubber or plastic. So that is a very, very important topic for us to also tackle. Maybe we'll just slap some storages down, because currently we do not have any option to make any sort of power with the fuel that we make, because we don't frankly have the refineries necessary for the purpose. On top of that, we also still have the topic here with the gas mask that I would very much like to research. You can see here we've got a bunch of plastic still. We do not have much of any rubber, and maybe we can just actually quickly take the chance to look over if we do have enough rubber. I kind of feel we probably don't, so we will have to do that after the fact when we've actually taken care of some storage for the fuel at the end of the day. But let's go and have a quick look. We do have some rubber here, of course, on the conveyor. And we do only have 71 units of rubber here. And you can see, I mean, we do have all the crude oil. The thing is just that, like, the output is stock for the heavy oil residue, because we do need to reuse that right here for fuel production. And we don't really have anywhere to put that. Now, looking at this, I mean, the only thing that we do currently have is the small fluid buffer. There is also supposed to be a bigger one down the line. We would, in theory, be able to afford that if we had any sort of copper sheets whatsoever. Do they have, by any chance of luck? Nope. We will have a quick look in the vehicle down below. I do have the feeling that we may have some copper sheets remaining just from when we set up the pipeline, so maybe we can do that first. But before we get going on the rest, just as I was about to forget it, if you're new around here and if you do happen to enjoy this episode, please make sure to smash that subscribe button right down below. That would mean the absolute world to me. I would absolutely love to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and every single person truly does help out a ton. That said, though, nothing in here either. So, I mean, let's maybe go over real quick and actually take care of grabbing a quick bit of copper sheets. I think it's important to just get that off the list for a quick second. Maybe I'm not even going to use a tractor. I'm just going to literally run over here myself real quick, because this will be the shorter path. But I mean, in general, like, really, we need to just make sure that at the very least we've got somehow some sort of process already running there and some sort of progress happening in order to have already a bit of a backlog of rubber and plastic and everything when we come to it. This also we can use anyways, as far as I remember, for the manufacturer, so good that we grab that. We'll grab a stack of the copper sheeting and just walk off rather happily ever after. So, should be fine. Some crazy red light there. Almost looks like there's a blood moon or something. Hopefully. That's another thing here. Let's go and grab the tractor. Not going to leave that standing out there. And then we will go and run back drive back right to the Megafactory, we'll get that fluid buffer set up, and then we'll go upstairs to go and get a manufacturer going. Now for the manufacturer itself, we will kind of have to see what kind of capacity we also have, because we will need a lot of the basic frames at the end of the day, and I'm not quite sure how many of those we're making, how much of an overhead we actually even have at the end of the day. So that will also definitely be something for us to figure out once we've actually just, well, plunked down the manufacturer for a start, kind of just to see what sort of capacities we will require here. So, for a start, let's go and slap that fluid buffer right here, and connect things up with a pipeline, and there goes the fuel. And this thing, we all know it, it'll be full in like 2 macro seconds, right? But at the end of the day, at least we can make a tad bit more rubber and... Okay. Question. Is this in any way, shape or form blocked, or is it just like overhangs that we currently have? No, okay, we're pulling more heavy oil residue than we're making, so that's fine. Let's check if it's the same deal over here. Yeah, okay, pretty much in balance. So that's beautiful. At the end of the day, you know, we'll get like 400 cubic meters of fuel in there, and then everything will be stuck again, so... This long newfound productiveness will not last for all too long, but hey. Okay, cool. That's that. That's at least a fluid buffer put in place. Now, let's go and check out real quick. The frames should be on this level even, shouldn't they? Yes, indeed. So you can see right here is where we're making the modular frames at the end of the day. We are making 2 a minute, which we are splitting up front here. So this thing only gets 1 a minute, wherever that's going. I think it's already quite low, but in general we would have 1 a minute remaining. That is, if we don't really that badly want to, if you don't really that badly want to be able to actually grab something from storage. The other question, we do have a lot of reinforced iron plates. And we do seem to be quite good on iron rods, so I'm not quite sure why we never overclocked this. We're making 15 iron rods a minute, and we're using 12. Okay, that's probably at least part of the issue, because even if we go for 1 overclock, we would use more iron rods than we're already making here. Now, at the end of the day, I don't know. We could just probably overclock a few things in the chain. Anyway, so we'll just work with, well, we will just assume this capacity for the time being, and then let's kind of just see, right? So we'll assume that we have a max of 1 a minute, and then we go from there. Let's go upstairs, get that manufacturer plunked down, and then we'll see just what the requirements are for these modular frames. At the end of the day, I'm also not really... Oh god, help! Jesus Christ, I hate this. It always lags when I'm going up the stairs. Mind you, I still have a 3090. So, quite insane that we are experiencing any lag at all. And that all the lags are just kind of micro-lagging me off the stairs sometimes. I'm frigging-lutely annoyed by that. Jesus Christ. I'm really in pain. We need to get some other system going here in terms of actually getting up. Also... I've actually found out about the signage topic, so I think it was Kristen that actually let me know on the community Discord, but I'm sure somebody else would probably have also put it in the comments already. Apparently, the signage is locked behind quartz crystals, which we haven't found yet. So we will need to go on lookout for them sometime soon. In general, I've been shared a map by Kristen that should help us out a bit in terms of a general idea of where we could find at least 1 or 2 quartz deposits, and then you know, we can get it researched, we can get it on the scanner so we can discover some more, because currently we don't have it. The second that we do actually find quartz, though, apparently we can hopefully get it get the signage from the coupon shop over there, and we can actually get some signage going for our... Oh god, no! Ah! Jesus Christ! Okay. We're alive. How lucky could you be? Oh my god, guys. We are literally at half an HP. That is absolutely... Oh my god. We just lucked out so hard there. Oh god. Good thing we had eaten before, I guess. Oh my god. I just glitched through the wall. I just glitched myself through the wall. What do you even mean? Oh my god, what is happening today? This is already... We are already off to a weird start here, aren't we? Oh god, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'll place a quick cut. I'll see you at the top of the factory. Alright, back up top we are. As you can see, in the same old dangerous spot. Let's try and not throw ourselves off that one again. Okay. Does look quite beautiful at night from up here, doesn't it? Look at all the stuff that we've already created. It's absolutely insane, isn't it? I mean, this is like the small part of our setup. The big part is this entire huge Megafactory. What I was wondering about, though, right, was like, do you see this smoke? Why is there no smoke coming out of the other manufacturing thing? Yo, I think maybe it's full? Maybe we were filled up on rubber, I'm not sure. Anyways, we're not going to care too much for that just yet. The question being, what do we want to get going right here? I think we're just literally going to slap a manufacturer down right here for the time being. If we do put it on another floor, we will find out eventually. We need motors. We're not getting... We're making motors though, right? Are we? And just, you know, asking for a friend? Oh, we're making motors, right? Oh my god. Okay, don't mind me. We'll grab 8 like that for the time being. Beautiful, and we can place the manufacturer. I am confused to the max right now. Overlapping others, clearance, clipping may occur. Wait. We'll place that there then. Jesus Christ, this thing is big. Getting that placed symmetrically will be like the biggest pain in the world, and on top of that, I think we may need to raise our floor height now in the Megafactory. Holy Jesus Christ, is this thing big? Look at this. Oh my god. I'm on top of the world. What in the world is this? This is just absolutely insane. Look how far we can see. There's like some waterfalls back there. I mean, it's like not even properly rendering that part anymore. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Let's go and have a look at the manufacturer though. So I mean, what we need to start at the end of the day is going to be heavy modular frames. What we also need is going to be a computer. Modular engines, of course, and adaptive control units. I mean, all of these things we need at the end of the day. Now, what we can maybe plan out a bit is what we make where. So, apparently, for the adaptive control units, we do also need the heavy modular frames and the computers, which is good to know. Yeah, I mean, the computer is quite clear at the end of the day, I think. Heavy modular frames we've already made. So, God, I mean, I think, like, having 3 manufacturers on 1 floor is not really a proper option at the end of the day. For the computer, I feel like we already kind of need a floor. Okay, I mean, definitely what I can see here, right, is that we do need a lot of screws in general, so I think it does make sense to get another, like, hole and then screw production going separately. And hopefully make some extra capacities down below for that. We're not going to pull off any other productions for this. For the cables, I mean, we kind of sort of need something separate there too, so we'll have to see. At the end of the day, right, I think we can dedicate maybe we need to dedicate a floor to the modular frames, dedicate a floor to the computers. And then merge adaptive control units and modular engines in 1 floor. We can actually reuse the smart platings on these finally, so that's good. The question though being on my end right now, what is that again? Did we have that somewhere? Automated wiring. I think we were making that a floor below, right? We didn't need that for the space elevator already or something. I think it would be over here. Let's double check that. Yep, okay. So, clear. I do feel like, in general, we are going to do a little something here, though. So, I don't think we're gonna... Oh my god, the freaking lag, man. Oh! Help! I don't know what's up with, like, walking upstairs in our Megafactory, but there's something about this that Satisfactory really does not like. But yeah, I mean, given the overall, like, height of these manufacturers, and that we do need, like, other stuff set up, I mean, I think we are literally going to set up screws separately on the same floor, which means we need, like, a smelter, we need 2 constructors, 1 for the poles and 1 for the screws, and then we need this thing. We're going to pull this to a separate floor, and we maybe have some extra, like, constructor assembler space out here. And then we'll do 1 floor for this. We'll do 1 floor where we make the circuit boards and then subsequently the computers, and then we pull all the different things that we need up to the 3rd floor above. And hopefully we'll be able to slap 2 manufacturers in there for, well, whatever those 2 things up there in the right corner for the space elevator were called again. So, let's go and work for the time being. Actually, I've got a little something I wanna... Well, actually... Well, first things first. Looks quite cool, but our walls are already orange, I guess. What I do want to maybe... Oh no, we do have plastic in general. It does look quite cool, does it? I'm gonna just, like, configure this thing like this. And you guys let me know down below in the comments what you think of this coated concrete approach. I think it looks sick. But please let me know your feelings. Can we, like, drag? Yes, we can. Please let me know your feelings down below in the comments about this. And how you think it looks. If we, like... What would be your feelings if you were to do this in our entire Megafactory? I think this reflective surface looks mega, and I mean, technically, I would say we don't even have to do it in this color. We could, I don't know. There's options. I would, like, darken it down somewhat, maybe like this. Cool. Oops, didn't want to darken the pole, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, so, you know, something like that maybe. I'm not sure about the walls, you know, if you have any ideas, if there is any, like, cool wall textures or something, or colors that you think would be cool for the walls, let me know down below. We've got exterior and interior walls as well, so not just one sort of wall, so keep that in mind. But, you know, overall, something a little like that, I think looks very, very cool for the factory. Let me know what you think of it down below. And then we determine if we want to keep it, if we want to do something different. Could be quite nice. That said, though, let's actually go and do something productive today, shall we? Except throwing ourselves off of buildings, yeah. That's just the usual jazz, I guess. Let us go and get some stairs going. We do luckily still have a good bunch of materials with us, so that is all nice and beautiful. And we'll have to see now. Actually, maybe we won't even get going with the stairs. Maybe we will, for a start, get going with the walls. Because we do need to somewhat see. Well, I mean, no, actually, that's fine. Because for this layer, we're still going to keep it the old height. It's only going to be the next one that we need to make things higher at. So... let's go and continue with the stairs, not with the left ones, but with the right ones. And we'll go up just as per usual. Clipping? You are out of your mind, mate. You are absolutely out of your mind. Yeah, but, like, does it matter? We've built the entire factory like this. What do you mean? I'm a bit confused. I guess we'll be making the stairs first, maybe? A player is in the... wait, what? How am I in the way? Oh, because I'm standing on these stairs at all, or? I guess. Okay. It's not going to make it easier for me to build this, I guess, in the end, but... Am I in the way again, really? How do I not get in the way on that? I guess like that. Very weird to be building stairs like this, but hey. If it works, I suppose. Now let's go and get those walls up so I have an indicator when I need to stop. For that purpose, it would be nice to remember again. Oh wait, are the wall designs now? No. That's the right side, right? Yeah. 2 and 3. So at the top of this is where we plan to come out, right? We also really need to fix the Swiss cheese at some point. That is this Megafactory, just saying. It's a bit spotty, maybe, in terms of the wall coverage, may I call it. Literally the entire thing that we're standing on is probably held up by a set of stairs. So, statically, you know, very, very safe and reliable. Absolutely nothing to worry about. Always caring about the work safety of everyone here. Let us go and get a stairs set going right there, and get one going right there, and that should be the stairs set up to the new level. Oh my god, this guy's close. Can anyone tell me what happens when we get to his height? Will he just explode everything? Will we... Maybe we need to do some experimenting with this at some point and just build a wall, like, right here, all the way up, and see what happens. If he just glitches through things, if he will kind of break everything, if he starts avoiding things. I hope he starts avoiding it. And I'm honestly a bit worried that at the end of the day, the situation may be I'm just happily working away in my Megafactory. Suddenly, that guy glitches through the wall, and I'm on top of him flying out of my Megafactory. Could very much happen, right? We never know, so I'm a bit worried there. Not the ideal placement in the end, maybe, of the Megafactory. I don't know. If you have any clue how that works, please let me know down below in the comments. Fingers crossed that it works somewhat nicely for us in the end, and we're not gonna have that happen to us, because, like, what would happen in the end would probably be I would balance around on top of the thing for 2 bajillion years. Eventually, we would get back to my Megafactory, and I would just slap headfirst into the wall and fall all the way down or something like that. So I think one way or another that would probably not be a happy ending for us, but well, let's see what you guys have to say from experience, I guess, maybe. I have seen pictures previously of people actually riding around on that guy. Not sure what would be the exit strategy for from their side, but I don't really need to have that happen to myself every second time I'm working in the Megafactory, so that's kind of why I'm a bit worried there, if that makes sense. So, manufacturer pulled down. Let us go. Close up the foundation work here. This thing is literally... I don't even know, like, this Megafactory is just literally Swiss cheese. What I also forgot. Wait, no. I need to change the build mode, don't I? No. Build menu. That's build menu. Where's build mode? Build mode. Zoop! Yes! Look! This is something that Kristen actually showed me a while ago. This is so beautiful. I've got no clue why I still haven't used it. Kinda may have forgotten. But thank you so much, Kristen. I love you. This is just great. We need to zoop some more. This is absolutely beautiful. It's one of the big new features and one of the very useful ones, so we really need to make sure to make some use of that. Now, the really interesting question is going to be how in the world... I know. I was going to ask how in the world do we pull the power up, but this way, I guess. Issue being, we don't have a single bit of wire. Also quite low on concrete, admittedly. And our concrete is sitting all the way down there. I'm not going to yeet off now, I'm telling you. We need to really get a new transversal system going here too. But okay, I guess we don't get the power in here just yet. What we can maybe plan instead, hopefully, based on the materials that we have. Nope, we can't. Okay, I'm going to go grab the materials. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, this is scary. At least we've got a somewhat fast way down, just a way up. It's the pain at the very end of the day, isn't it? Like this, if we were able to go up the same way, that would be beautiful. I would not even complain a single bit, but evidently we aren't. So, what do I not really that badly need in my inventory right now that we can just dump in there? Ooh, mycelia. Nice, I forgot about those. Let's throw that in there. I'm not even sure, what do you need the color cartridge even? Because, I mean, with the customizer, we changed the color without needing the color cartridge just now, didn't we? Bit confusing. If you know, let me know down below. There's, not a single bit of... No, wait. This is where I need to look. Wires. Beautiful. We've got wires, we've got concrete. I'm going to go back up. I'll see you all on either side of this very cut. Alright, I'm back, and, Jesus Christ, that guy flying above our head again. Is he so close? But I'm, not quite yet. Quite upstairs, as you can see, for the single reason that I nearly just yeeted myself off the stairs right here when I had a lag, and we all know that is going to be deadly. So, in order to not kill ourselves this very day, let us go. And when do you need steel for these? That's so expensive. But anyways, in order to not do that for once, let's go and quickly put in place a safety barrier here. I was kind of wondering why I had to click twice, but it's zoop out at the end of the day, I guess, so it makes sense. Like this, though, we at least have some level of security when running up the stairs, so that's nice. Cool, so upstairs we are. What I did want to quickly just outline is how we would be setting up the pole production here. So, in terms of the connectors down there, are those all already Mark IIs, I guess? Or we could go and overclock one of them, I suppose. One way or another would probably be one of these two, just to kind of keep it off to the side here and leave a lot of space to the manufacturer at the end of the day. So what I would be planning here is that we would have ingress points for the conveyor belt right here at the end of the day. And we'll just... I don't need a conveyor belt Mark III, but hey, you know, we've got a lot of steel at the end of the day, I suppose. I am going to go and put down a smelter, for starters. Definitely going to need that. Now, the issue with that being... is that just instantly connected? I'm not too sure. That does not look connected to me. We're going to go... oops. Wrong side. I'm gonna go and actually make sure that that's connected. This part looks weird. Anyways, let's configure the right way around in terms of input and output. So this thing will be making iron ingots. Then we will go and place a constructor right here, I think. Wrong? Yeah, wrong. We will be placing a constructor instead right there. And then we will require another one right here. Cool. And this one at the end of the day will be making screws. This one at the end of the day will be making iron rods. And then we can go and basically put down a little splitter down here just in case we ever need the iron rods for some other sort of production. Then we can connect this through to here. We're going to connect that through to there. And this through to here. Looking at how these connections look, this one is definitely not connected correctly. Oh, very weird. Ah, this is why, because this thing's down there. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so that's now properly connected through as well. So that's the plan right there. I think we can all work with that. I'm going to, next episode, get myself a little tower here. Going to actually go and get the manufacturer plunked down somewhat nicely. We'll also have to see where all the materials come from. So based on that, we may orient the manufacturer one way or another. And then we'll hopefully be able to get some heavy modular frames going in the next episode. And after that, we'll go and work our way upwards, hopefully not being abducted by that flying thingy right there. And just get one thing after another rolling. And, well, you know, hopefully soon enough we'll be making all these fancy, beautiful, advanced materials. So, very much looking forward to that. For today, though, I'm going to end this episode off right here. Hope you all very much enjoyed it. As usual, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all that out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next one very, very soon. Ciao.